Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. A man who played his prep ball in nearby Frisco, it's Kene Nwangwu. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Lance. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On first down, they'll run with Nwangwu. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kene Nwangwu hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Throwing to start the drive. Reyes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you're playing on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of you.
Well, this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Lance now on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. These two teams had met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. On second down, here's Nwangu. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Hey, go Peter. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ready.
Second down and a yard. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this to Nwangu. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ultra. Go ultra.
Now Lance going to throw. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. Touchdown! Kene Nwangu with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look,
and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Lance now on first down. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. Here's Lance. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on now. But when you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
From the gun on third down, Lance. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Smoke Monday. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Panther 60.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. Now this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible. But we watched it happen.
And he is going to lose yardage here. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
They forced 7 turnovers. 7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom.
I just let this boy do 3 deep passes for Hill, but they not letting me put Patrick Surtain on him. I'm not understanding.
I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Set, ready. Red, cycle. Cut.
Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 125 yards rushing for him now to this point. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From midfield, here's Lance. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day, but you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end.
Yeah, I had to say something on people. Yeah, that's crazy. Troy Franklin.
But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead. And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along. On first down, Lance flushed out right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the toss, here's Nwangu. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Lance looking to throw it. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. To throw, it's Lance. They'll roll him out right. And Lance throws the interception, his third.
I just tweaked.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
This day finally put him on him.
Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Reyes. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Shotgun now for Lance. That is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On the give is Nwangu. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And he gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Working from the gun, Lance. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Smoke Monday. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking on the midfield logo. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Okay, ready? Come on, 38. Ready?
Handoff here to Nwangu. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Ultra.
And Lance now to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 4 that time on a sack, and it brings up second.
Ready, go.
Now Lance. Touchdown, Eagles. Kene Nwangu with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Reyes. And he's got his big time in here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Ready. Hawk 70. Let go.
Off play action, Reyes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
He continues to be dominant running the football. I mean, keep feeding him, right?
Yeah, you should, because what he's put up already is really like a 2-game total. Give him a lot of credit, but give the rest of the offense credit as well. The big guys up front and the receivers on the perimeter. Everyone's getting involved blocking people downfield.
And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. A gutsy call turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Reyes finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Ready?
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Squad red.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Opposite. Green. Set.
They'll go right back to the Wangu. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Strike. Strike. Smack. Red. Hut, hut.
Lance now on first down. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he takes it past the 45 and down to the 46. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Reyes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Duggar in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Nwangu, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Ready.
Now Lance throwing on second down. Dancing to his left. Try. Flop. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Trey Lance, 48 yards. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Slide for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Eagles 38, Cowboys 28. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Okay, break.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Off the play fake. Reyes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Reyes on target over the middle to Hill. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Come on, come on. Hey. Warriors, 70s.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Handoff right side to Wangu.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Cowboys' 24.
Throwing now is Lance. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Lance.
Steps away to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
70 Timberwolves.
Off play action. Reyes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Jonathan Abram picks it. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Lance going to throw.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Lance looking to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flagged for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Ready?
Back to throw. Lance. And his throw is going to be incomplete. We're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
And it's caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on fourth and goal from the 3. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
Looking to throw. Reyes. That one complete to Hill. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready up. 70 Rangers, 7.
On first down, Reyes.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake, Reyes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Off play action, Reyes. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This ball deep for Tony.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Come on,
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
ready.
And they take a knee. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Ready.
To throw, it's Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles.
Nico Collins, 29 yards. And the Eagles have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, Reyes.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Reyes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Ready. Trap ball 80.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.